Oh my serious. Welcome back to Dealership Tycoon around for this day, and where today in this Halloween event it goes to our next year. But the time it is, I'll be getting into the candy shop. Now what do you think it is? The Monster Jam event is back, and it looks like that comeback every day that we're gonna be getting so much monster trucks around here. In 13 days time, Lucas Stabilizer is going to get itself coming back, because it requires 4 codes as well, and we're gonna be getting into this Nitro Neon Grave Digger. So, but first off, we got a sales for the Ferrari 499P instead of a McLaren or some sort of Maserati MC12. But the first time in the Halloween event since then, the race is still in progress that we're gonna give and sell for a little bit as well. As you can see around the Halloween shop, that the Halloween race is in service as well. Probably that the last 9 days that we're gonna get this motorcycle from some sort of kids channel, and then we're going to give ourselves for a Ferrari 458 Spectacle and the Aston Martin Vector, which is I got here from the last year that I bought here in Vehicle Legends. That the 5 players is going to ready for it. But instead, something isn't going to be such a right idea. We have only 5 drivers, and we're completely ready to do so. But first, turn on your headlights, and then, if I'm just going to be turning off the chat filter or some sort of a little bit of this, well, the Koenigsegg Jesko is taking the lead. I'll be getting closer to the screen. It looks like a hidden tunnel. This is where I could not able to get lost my connection. Somebody overtaken by some sort of people, and I wasn't able to get inside of. Whoa! What are these spider humps? Our first candies isn't going to be enough. Something is going to be in trouble for the first time. I need to get a little bit of nitrox over here. Second lap has just begun. 3 more to go, but something in pole position is getting away with it. No way. I'm not going to be losing around for this thing. So I must gain ourselves for a fastest lap time before Christmas race is going to be about to self-begun as well. So looks like we just give ourselves for a couple of more checkpoints. Oh geez, we got a lot more to, and something is absolutely stopped. The lap 3 isn't just going to be good to go. Unfortunately, my internet connection is under maintenance. What? No! It's in a mechanical problem. Looks like we're completely good to go. Something has just fallen down. Wait, everything is froze! But looks like I can't even reconnect since last lap. So even for the final lap, wasn't pretty ready to do. The great news is the limiteds are back with the Bugatti Bolide around its side of it. So we're continuing to go, and we're finally in first place. Once we reconnected back, but unfortunately it will not last long. We're unable to finish this race until it was not even that good. But looks like this is going to be really hard to finish a race and then another race that cannot able to last for long. And because my internet connection is under mechanical problem, I'm too low for this. Now let's just continue to go without using for about nitrox anyways. We just came by to get ourselves into the pole position. So, and then I should not able to lose anything about for here. I can still going to get ourselves good. It's 1 minute and 3 seconds. When the timer clock stops, it's probably what happened is going to be going on out here. So looks like we're continuing to grind some money. I think we're just absolutely having 2 laps to go, and we just currently hit it by the tree. I'm still good. I'm still good. I probably was not gonna be very slow until we just overtaken by the Bugatti Bolide. Holy dear! I can't catch up with him now. Well, let's just give ourselves a go. But likely I say, we're gonna be finishing the race immediately, I guess. I think we're just completely going bad on wheels. I think the lap number 4 is going to be started, but I can't see throughout for this day. No! I currently hit the tree again. So this is absolutely what happened. I lost my mind. And then getting back into pole position back? Wait, this is absolutely pretty magic itself? But we don't really think that Bugatti Bolide isn't going to be such a second place. Wait, the Bugatti Bolide just gained itself back. We're not going to be able to lose around here. Let's follow the drafts. And whoa! This is probably whatever we do. Alright, we're going to be not doing the same mistake, I guess. And we're finishing 28 candies. So, there we go! We absolutely win for our first 28 candies we got here. All we have to do is finishing more candies, and then we got absolutely over $3 million in cash we got here. So, last couple of players, and then we got everybody. Now, the next race is... Wait, looks like we got everything for our 6 drivers, and we're going to be completely to go. My plan is we're going to be getting ourselves to... I don't really think this isn't going to be going to do about... Let's just say we're going to give ourselves for the Aston Martin Vector this year, and to our Christmas event is completely finished. So it looks like we're going to be very good as well. So I'll be prepared. Lights on. Let's just completely, here we go. And what we just expect to say, it's going to be completely towards down, I guess. And what I just going to be completely wanted to say, we're catching on to their wheels. And it looks like that sounds a Bugatti itself. We're going wildly first. It's a big battle towards like Bugatti itself. Now I'm gonna be pretty such as one idea. And let's just continue to go. And slow down. And we get to our another 10. We are in our second lap. And I couldn't remember as possible that during the daytime has come. We're going to be regaining back in towards like these things. I can't slow them down beyond itself for a long way. We're just going to be making huge humps as well. And we're heading back as well into our dark seizures as well. I cannot believe that the seizures isn't going to be just a thing. Lap number 3 has just begun. And we're still going down as yet as possible. We almost try to hit that pumpkins overall. First races and trick-or-treating is going to be as very possible for the last 9 days. This is a limited time event that I will be getting this, the Aston Martin Victor. That I'll be getting this since Dealership Tycoon, or I don't really think that since Vehicle Legends. I'll be getting towards into this final lap. I'll be completing this race already. Since I just completely moved down. Well, let's just get on for our last couple of these things. A little bit of hump. Rally cars are just only for use. Instead of off-road racing as well. That I can see some other kinds of smoke over here. We'll be overtaking a Ferrari police car, the 488 police car as well. So we're completely overtaking for this one, and I have completely dominated this thing. So I'll be slowing down. Finally, 30 candies. We are absolutely finally did it anyways. So the next thing we're gonna be giving ourselves, wait, there is a Monster Jam dealership? I pretty guess it must be a Monster Jam dealership as well. Stadium portal is back on, I guess. Looks like that must be my home, or for anything is gonna be really possible. We turn off the lights, and what about the trick-or-treating shop as well? Could be gonna be getting around for the trick-or-treat shop. There is a new race called the Halloween race. Finally, it's absolutely pretty here whatsoever. Trick and Treat is going to be find some 5,000 candies that we're getting this limited UGC. Free UGC means I cannot get it a little bit much longer. Until 2,000 candies required to get this. I'll be missing this out for just anyways. We got our first trick-or-treating, and we're gonna give ourselves a candy. So let's just give ourselves a knock, and then we're just gonna be taking itself for 10 candies. I think we're just gonna be good to go, and let's do for another race itself. The next thing that we eventually missed it, we're gonna be going for a freestyle things as well, unless this is perhaps monster trucks only. So I'll be pretty sure that we're going to be spawning a monster truck called the Grave Digger Tracks Edition as well. So it looks like we're gonna be jumping into this towards like these things. I think we're reaching over 200 miles per hour. Smashed it in. One trophy has been officially got it. The one thing I just a little bit got it over here, that disabled camera mode, and probably the lock on camera is disabled, and but I'm probably not sure. We're gonna be getting around for these things as well. It's a tank, of course. Whoa, this is that I just literally guessed. Going to jump and collect the rings for just itself. Monster truck event, I mean Monster Jam event is back for 1 year ago. I think it must be Monster Jam event isn't going to be, looks like the Halloween event is literally back 1 year later. It was Monster Jam event is back. Looks like we're going to be getting a little bit of these things, and but until later on, I cannot believe this is absolutely pretty insanely awesome for this. And another monster truck will be, oh dear, we're going to be showing how the old Grave Digger it was. Looks like that must be the old Grave Digger we got here in the last year. So it looks like we're completely trying to get a little bit for some sort of the monster truck rims as well. It's completely loud and jump towards like this thing. Crazy though. And we just did itself for just one event, and probably it was the perfect thing we just absolutely seen for this event before nighttime. Let's move on to the race, and let's just give ourselves for our first Monster Jam vehicles only. So let's just do for our 3 lap times as well, and because we're doing for a Monster Jam race, even before this is absolutely to do for is like these. I'm going to be closing up the players tab, and we're going to be doing another race. Monster Jam race is going to be 2 laps, is about to start. I think this isn't going to be just like good. Anyways, 2 laps has been added, and probably the limitation of this lap isn't going to be very much. Let's go! And look how it does. The track is back for more action. But looks like it's going to be very perfect around for this Monster Jam for just a little bit fans. Monster Truck fans, Monster Jam event is officially back for our last 30 days in a limited time. For the one last time, let's just completely good to go. And we already have any monster trucks to do this. Even for our last couple of staff. And what about the Nitro? What is this? The Nitro Gravedigger. Is we're going to be getting this for one day. Probably we're good to see you back in Monster Jam. I'm going to be very good to go. What looks like since last year, we're completely good on the Monster Jam event. It's such a good itself to be back as well. And then turning on the headlights, that wasn't going to be completely working for this thing. And then we're just completely barely having a rest mistake. Now it's time to return to Halloween event. It looks like we're on a Monster Jam event. So I'm probably not sure that we're going to be going for the El Toro Loco. I'm going to be pretty good at itself for on wheels. Oh dear. We got ourselves unable to spawn back. I think there must be some sort of error or something. Wait, I can still hear a monster truck or something? I guess we're respawning, I guess. Wait, I'm pretty good to go that the Monster Jam event is still on the line. So looks like we're almost into 200 deliveries we got here. I think this is absolutely pretty a long time, because I definitely we're going to be end of this video. So if you like for today's video on Halloween event, leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And if you like for some more Halloween content in this limited time, I'll be making sure that I cannot believe that we're going to be returning to Vehicle Legends at all.